With a title like that, you're probably thinking, oh, they're obviously over exaggerating. But no, I genuinely mean it. 2022 was the worst year of my life. So many bad things have happened to me that it's just, they've all gathered together and has made the year just overall miserable. Now, it wasn't all bad, but it was mostly bad. Now, this is not going to be any type of long video. It's just kind of a thing I wanted to, get off my chest a bit. Also, sorry for the terrible lighting. It's really, really early in the morning. Everyone's asleep, and I'm trying not to be too loud. This is what I had to go with. But yeah, 2022 was the worst year of my life. Between essentially getting kicked out of where I was living before, because if you don't already know, I'm now living with Zach. Part of it was my own choice because my previous home situation was the most toxic shit ever for me. And I'm not going to go into too many details because if you're watching this, depending on who you are, seeing this video will affect you differently depending on who you are. There are some people who are going to feel like this video is targeted towards them, and that's fine. And there are some people that this is just going to be like a normal type of rant type of video. But it doesn't matter. I need to get shit off my chest, and this is the best way I know how to do it. The things I've been accused of as of really recent times is just fucking ridiculous. This isn't meant to be some sort of apology video. It's just I need to get a lot of shit off my chest, and I want to do it in like a video type of way. So much things have happened. Like I said, my home life was just so toxic, and I was at my final straw, and I needed to get out of there. Between just mental abuse and other shit, and I've had so many like back and forth with friends this year. Lost a lot of people who I thought were close to me. Apparently, that wasn't true. I became an alcoholic for a little bit, which was hard for me to deal with because it was a way of trying to, I guess, numb pain. I got back into smoking for a little bit at the beginning of the year. Luckily, I was able to quit while I was ahead, but just my mental health has been at a downward spiral throughout the entire year. I'm not gonna lie, I started cutting myself again a lot because, for those of you who don't know, I've had depression, anxiety, bipolar disorder, all that shit, basically my entire life. As long as I can remember, I've been like that. But like as the year progressed, the worse and worse it got. The more meds didn't do anything to help me. I tried so many different things and they just did not work. But just so many things. It was just like one thing after another, after another, after another for this year. Now, it wasn't all bad. Some good stuff did happen at certain points. Like, I met my boyfriend. We've now been dating for a month, which I know for all of you, and it's like, oh, that's nothing. But it's just like, I finally feel like I found someone that actually cares about me and loves me. And, that feeling is a nice feeling after you've been deprived of it for so long. But yeah, aside from the very few good things that did happen, this year was just an overall, just a downward spiral, just thing after thing after thing. I'm trying to better myself, but you can only do so much when things just continue to happen. You can only have a positive outlook on life so much before things just get too much for you to be able to handle. This year was like the first year in like almost 5 years that I like actually tried to kill myself. Like, had a plan and everything. And I haven't been like that in a long time, so the fact that it got to that point, I knew things needed to change. And hopefully they're going to start changing for the better. Like I said, it's still problem after problem after problem, and I'm just doing the little things I can to get better. And that's also probably why you notice that a lot of this towards the end of this year, my uploads on this channel got kind of less and less frequent because it's just been dealing with so much shit I mean, the move happened. It's still not, as of recording this, is still not even fully done. I've been having nonstop problems with my job, and it's just problem after problem. But hopefully, in the hopefully close future, I can get things at a more steady pace. But I figured, I'd just make this video as sort of like an explanation. It's just like why things haven't been going so well, and here's the thing. 2020 was a really bad year for everyone. I understand that, but I would have preferred to have gone back to 2020 than the year that I've dealt with this year. I'm not gonna lie. That's how bad it's been. And there's obviously some like personal things that I'm not gonna share here because that's just not needed. Maybe one day in the future I'll talk more about this, but I don't think that's needed to talk about here. So I'm not trying to put all that information out for everyone to hear because it's like personal and family type of stuff. But I figured I'd just make this video to let y'all know what's been happening, and things will hopefully start getting more at an even pace soon. But until then, I'll see you guys next time.